take over the game every time he gets on the floor. Cade Cunningham getting ready to go, making his mark as they prepare to do battle at Scotiabank Arena. Pistons, Raptors. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, 2 years after their first title, the Raptors last season missed the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. Fred VanVleet said, "People are overlooking us again," which is not a bad place to be in. Kevin, this front office finds diamonds in the rough, so it's only a matter of time before they're back in the mix.
I agree, David. They are a quality organization. They always find a way. Thank you. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We take a look at the Pistons, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. Of course, there's the Raptors. They're 5 spots away.
And I think for Toronto, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Josh Jackson out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center. And for the Raptors, the forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Barnes. And it's Boucher in at the 5 down low. And it's the Pistons to start out. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their games.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Shot clock at 3. No good on the 3. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Stolen by VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Over Cunningham. VanVleet can't get it to go.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Cunningham kicks to Bay. 3-pointer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bay's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land. VanVleet with it. Cunningham's there. Takes it out to Siakam. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Cunningham looking it over. The pass to Jackson. Pass to Grant. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Jackson misses. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing, and it's good. 2 points.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
So impressive the way Siakam has emerged as a #1 scorer.
He has a great handle for his size. The length is hard for any defender to deal with, whether Siakam's back to the basket or facing up.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Van Vliet. 23 points for him the last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
No good from Grant.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Cunningham. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. Inside. And finished off by Siakam.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Driving to the basket. Count it. Good. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Barnes against Jackson. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Siakam finds Anunoby. Van Vliet wide open. No good on the shot. And the Pistons now going the other way. This their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series. What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Goran Dragic is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Raptors trail by 4. Barnes looking around. He takes it in, lays it up off the glass.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
The Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Cunningham with it. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. No good from Grant. Got a piece of it. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Cunningham inside. He's guarded by Dragic. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 6. Now here's Barnes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Josh Jackson. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And that one misses. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, The young fella can provide that as well.
Lee's checked in for Josh Jackson. He's off on the second. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent three ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Now, here's Boucher. He's coming off a 10-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Raptors trail by 4. Siakam outside. All that he gives them on offense. Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy can test shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
2020 was an incredible year for Siakam. Taking his game to a new level, was named an All-Star and an All-NBA player.
Good on both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Passes it to Cunningham. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Right wing. Anunoby passes to Boucher. A floater. And it's finished off inside by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Here's Grant. No good on the triple. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Siakam. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. Cade Cunningham is second.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. So both teams changing it up here. Both good from the line that time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And it's Joseph in the corner. 3-pointer on the way. Toronto grabs the miss. And they're running. Here's Trent. Shot clock reset for Toronto. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Joseph. And again, unable to change momentum here. Toronto leading by 4. And here's Trent. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Siakam's shot is off.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Lee with the stuff.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Detroit. No good from Dragic. Joseph down low. Defended by Trent. Lee passes to Olynyk. Puts it up from 12. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Working over that mid-range area, Olynyk does a good job of finding soft spots in the defense.
Here's Dragic. Second shot opportunity. Kept alive.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Diallo. Averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
No good on that one. The Raptors making a switch here. Watanabe's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Fred Jackson, he's checked in for Lee. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Dragic against Joseph. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Fred VanVleet.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now here's Joseph. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. Diallo finds Olynyk inside. Here's Grant. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Dragic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
A rare bad trade by the San Antonio Spurs. Dragic was their second-round pick in 2008. They traded his rights to the Suns for a player who didn't even make the roster.
Both free throws good from Dragic.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Pass to Diallo. The 3 from Joseph. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Dragic. Last time out he had 14 points.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Olynyk. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Signature up fake by Kelly Olynyk makes it hard to challenge his shot.
The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
He was drafted 2 picks ahead of Giannis Antetokounmpo in 2013. Kelly Olynyk has carved out a nice career, though, but it must still give Danny Ainge nightmares.
And so Olynyk nails both of them. Raptors trail by 4. Now Dragic takes it inside. Rebound by the Pistons.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
On the wing, Jackson. Off target from three-point range. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Dragic the pass to Trent. Here's Watanabe. And Grant sends it back.
Nice defensive reflexes from Jeremy Grant, able to get in there and throw off that shot.
And he makes that one. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Can they get it? And Dragic lays it up and in.
That's a strong move right down there in the paint. Something you see a lot from Goran Dragic.
Grant outside. Jackson passes to Grant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Trent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dragic the pass to Watanabe. And that one drops for him.
Nice find by Dragic. Great vision, unselfish basketball.
Here's Diallo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pistons have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Outside Dragic. Over Joseph. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And home court advantage is always a factor. But Goran Dragic adamant you can't rely on it.
It's easier to play at home. You play in front of your fans. You're sleeping in your bed, and everything feels better. But still, we need to be locked in from the first minute to the last, and play the same with intensity, with energy, like we did so far at home.
You know, Greg, they've been pretty solid on their home floor.
The good teams do that. You have to take care of business and protect your home court.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Corey Joseph is out there with Jackson. Then it's Josh Jackson. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jackson misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. To the inside, Birch. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Birch has got his second basket of the night.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
And there's the pass to Diallo. Van Vliet against Joseph. He's looking for Diallo and finds him.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by the Pistons. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. On target from 13 feet.
A lot of his shots come from 3, but once in a while, Fred will challenge the defense from the mid-range area.
On the wing, Jackson. Stewart kicks to Joseph. Right side, Jackson. Back to Joseph. 5 to shoot. Pass to Diallo. Here he goes. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Raptors trail by 5. Passes it to Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Pistons. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Here's Joseph following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Here's Jackson. Pass to Stewart. Over Trent. It's all in by Watanabe. The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Trent passes to Mikhailuk. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. A pass to Trent. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Headshot off. And Detroit the other way now. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Joseph up top, covered by Birch. Here's Diallo. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Watanabe. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Joseph looking over the floor. Here's Diallo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That free throw good from Diallo.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Bays checked in for the Pistons. Lee comes in for Joseph. Diallo hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Barnes passes to Boucher. Back to Barnes. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Detroit leading by 3. Outside Jackson. Back to Lee. Pass to Bay. Over in the corner, Cunningham. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that's the first of 6 played on the road. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Bay with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Right side, Lee. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Passes to Siakam. Van Vliet with it. Beyond the arc. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Toronto with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Barnes, right side. Can't hit from 12. The Pistons leading. Jackson up top. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow, and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And for Josh Jackson, Steve, the start to his NBA career might not have gone quite as he had imagined, but he persevered.
He did. He deserves a ton of credit for the way he went about his business. He spent time in the G League and never once complained about his situation. He worked his tail off, refined his game, and cemented his place in this league.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
Now, here's Boucher. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Raptors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Boucher. Olenek, he's checked in for the Pistons. So he gets them both. Here's Lee. Pass to Stewart. Down low. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Barnes outside. The pass to Boucher. Stewart with the steal. Now here's Lee. Pass to Olenek. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. 6-point game. And Toronto turns it over again. Grant, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
I got him.
Lee outside. Six to shoot. Grant dishes to Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
That free throw, no good. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And the second free throw, good. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Siakam. Rebound by the Pistons. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the drive. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Barnes. Takes it out to Siakam. That 3 off the mark.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Shoots from 14, and it's Grant that time on the assist by Lee. Grant's got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Lee kicks to Olynyk. Lee against Dragic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Toronto shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. The kick out to Barnes. Offline with his 3. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Grant. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
The Raptors shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Bay against Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Dragic with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Bay finds Olynyk. Now Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Lee after the Raptors pick up 2. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Siakam's shot is off.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
I mean, beautiful stroke on the jumper, something Grant didn't bring into the league, but he's got it now.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Grant.
You know, entering the league, Jeremy Grant was athletic, had top-notch physical tools, and now he has the skills to go with it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And Grant drops them both. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 9 points. And the dunk by Boucher.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. Now Lee, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. The drive by Jackson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
That's good from Jackson. A different look here for Detroit. Diallo comes in for Cunningham, and it's Joseph in for Saban Lee. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Raptors trail by 9. And here's Birch. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. There's the pass to Mikhailuk. Now Birch, 4 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Birch has got his third basket of the night right there.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
So it's Toronto now. 8-point game. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Dragic. Here's Mikhailuk. Guarded by Jackson. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 8. It's stolen by Dragic. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Dragic looking it over. The three-pointer is right on target. Dragic has got 9 points.
Good rhythm from deep. Going Dragic always more accurate when he's shooting under control.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
It was all Cade Cunningham in the first quarter. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy. Kind of like Shaq's suit.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Underneath in the post, Siakam and Boucher. Fred VanVleet out there with Barnes. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Bay, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Bay. Bay hits them both. Here's Barnes. It's deflected. Grant with the ball. Headed now by Barnes. No good from Grant. Raptors trail by 7. VanVleet right side. He kicks it to Barnes. Driving in. Rebound by the Pistons.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Bay, no good. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Boucher. He dishes it to Barnes. And Grant sends it back.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Passes it to Bay. Pistons passing it around. Jackson, that's good.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now here's VanVleet. He's covered closely, and they pick up 2. VanVleet's got 9.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Pistons leading by 7. Cunningham with it. He's got 13. Here's Bay. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And Jackson is an impressive defender, using his huge wingspan to turn away shots.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Boucher. Dishes it to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Siakam.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint. And what you like about Anunoby is how efficient he's become. Good to great shot selection. Hits for a solid percentage from the field, from 3, and from the line. Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Van Vliet with it. Cunningham's there. That's tipped. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And the dunk by Jackson.
And for a guy his size, Jackson has some nice handles, able to carve out there a beautiful scoring opportunity.
Raptors trail by 9.
And another efficiency of Anunoby's, he takes care of the rock.
And for a young player, you're right, GA, he makes very few mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, they don't pile up and become a problem. He just moves on to the next play.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
From 11 feet away. The kick out to Barnes. Goes back up. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Grant. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Now here's Barnes. He has 6, and that one drops.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Now here's Cunningham. Jackson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 9. Anunoby in the corner. Van Vliet outside. Barnes with it. Cunningham's there. Barnes can't get it to go.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And here's Jackson. He has 6. Grant, right side. Kicks it to Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. Cunningham's shot is off. Knocks it loose. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Stewart's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons. Now Barnes. He's got 8. Now the pass to Boucher. Left side, Grant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Grant's got 12 points in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And the Raptors with some changes. Ken Burge is checked in for Chris Boucher. Watanabe comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Barnes. Then for the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Grant. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Saban Lee subbed in for Cunningham. Now here's Diallo. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's Watanabe, covered by Lee. Watanabe passes to Trent. And Vliet on the wing. Over Diallo. Birch, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. Goran Dragic is checked in for Toronto. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. That's a 2 from Lee. Got a hand on it. Dragic, good look. And that one goes long. Detroit leading by 13. The drive by Jackson. Count it. Jackson's got 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Watanabe. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Here's Lee. Pass to Stewart. Here's Olynyk. Pass to Diallo. And Olynyk kicks to Diallo. 5 on the clock. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Olynyk can't hit.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Raptors trail by 11. Outside Dragic. Goes up at the stripe. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Pistons leading by 11. The pass to Olynyk. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Olynyk with it. He's got 6, and he comes up with the deuce. Diallo's got 10 points in the game.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Here's Dragic. Pass to Birch. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Chris Boucher's checked in for Watanabe. Jackson, he's checked in for Detroit. Corey Joseph comes in for Lee. Pistons on defense. Passes it to Dragic. Pass to Mikhailuk. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Detroit leading by 15. Now here's Joseph. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Stewart, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's the break. Dragic the pass to Birch. And the pass to Mikhailuk. Lets the three fly. That shot misses. And the Pistons now going the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Birch. Rebound by the Pistons. And here's Diallo. 10 points for him. Stewart trying to get open. Jackson misses. And it's Dragic with the ball for Toronto. Down by 15. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. .151 left in the third. Now Jackson. He has 6. Down low. Here's Stewart. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Stolen by Joseph. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Stewart.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Dragic. 9 points in the game so far. They get a hand on it. Trying to end the drought. And the layup is good. Dragic has got 11.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Joseph against Dragic. Out to the right wing. And Olynyk kicks to Joseph. Back to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson finds Olynyk. Shoots over Dragic. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Olynyk's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Raptors trail by 17. Dragic the pass to Birch. It's hauled in by Stewart.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Second shot opportunity. Shot good by Diallo. He's got 12.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Trent. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Jackson from long range sinks the three-pointer. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Pistons on top, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
We got to get down and get engaged at the end. All right, be precise, send the ball to the screen, come across the screen, focus on the defensive end. Let's go.
There you hear Dwayne Casey asking for more precision on offense and more attention to detail on defense.
Yeah, carry out your assignments on both ends. Do the little things that ultimately make a big difference in the outcome of a game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Detroit, underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Saddiq Bey is out there with Diallo, and it's Cunningham in at the 3 slot. Here's Mikhailuk. Dragic left side, passes to Mikhailuk. Pass to Trent from deep. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Bay. D right on him. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Boucher sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Barnes passes to Boucher. Comes up empty down low. Detroit leading by 22. Driving the lane, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Got a piece of it. And now the Pistons fast break. Diallo the pass to Olynyk. Good D by Barnes. And the Raptors shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Bay. No good. Good D by Barnes. Siakam finds Van Vliet. They double team Van Vliet. And Siakam has it in the corner. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
And the Raptors call time here. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Flynn the pass to Watanabe. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. The Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Cunningham kicks to Magruder. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Van Vliet outside. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Here's Cunningham, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here is Flynn. Van Vliet on the wing. He can't get that one. The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Magruder kicks to Cunningham. Grant surveying the D. To the inside, Magruder. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nice pass. The more they run the offense through Grant, the more he needs to make smart plays.
And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, It's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
And the free throw, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And there's the pass to Siakam. Outside Flynn. This one for 3. The Raptors rebound. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. He's covered by Grant.
And we see how seriously Grant takes defense. Uses his body so well to create problems.
Pass to Wiles. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And Siakam throws it down.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Grant outside. Smitty, last year at the play-in tournament, the late season really heated up. Do you enjoy seeing teams work extra hard to secure their positions?
Kevin, I loved it. There was no time to rest for those teams that wanted to fight their way out of the play-in. And like you said, at the end of the season, we had a lot of drama.
Here's Siakam. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. That one goes. Count it.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
Passes it to Wiles. To the paint. Cunningham gets the bucket. 21 points for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Watanabe. It's stolen by Wiles. And it's Grant in the corner. Poked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Lee's checked in for Detroit. Magruder passes to Lee. There's the pass to Wiles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Watanabe's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for Toronto. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Covered by Lee. Pass to Bonga. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Watanabe, no good. For Detroit, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Magruder passes to Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Jackson. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
And again, no good by Toronto. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lyles. Puts it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Watanabe. Here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
Two.
Free throw good. Siakam. Siakam hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Lyles. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the start. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Siakam, that's good.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
Lee outside. The pass to Lyles. Jackson against Flynn. The shot misses, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Bonga. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lee with the ball. Pass to Magruder. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Flynn. Pass to Watanabe. Here's Bonga. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Lee. Pass to Lyles. Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing. But I love the opportunities these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. And Toronto making a change here. Birch is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Detroit's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The pass to Jackson. It's good. Raptors shooting just 31% in the game. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. And another turnover here by Detroit. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Cade Cunningham.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Here's Magruder. The Raptors getting the bucket. Baseline try, and it's good for 2.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Watanabe, covered by Lyons. Shots good by Watanabe.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And here is Lee. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.